everyone, this is Kristie with AG Takes Over, and as the title says, I'm a 45-year-old and just had my birthday party at the American Girl store. Woohoo! Um, it was fun, and I want to tell you all about it. If you've had a party there before, maybe a lot has changed since you did it, or maybe it hasn't. I don't know. You'll decide whether it's worth it for you to watch this video. If you've never had a party there, whether you want to or you're just curious, it'll definitely be thorough enough for you to understand what it's like. So backing up a little bit, my birthday's in June, my wife's is in August, and I was like, you know what, we should split the difference and just have a birthday party at the American Girl store in July. And she was like, okay. I was like, I know it's kind of pricey, but we finally know enough doll collectors, because I forget what the minimum is, but it's not that high. I think you have to have like at least 4 people. I was like, we finally know enough people not to have a big party, but to have a party there. So let's do it. The first thing I had to decide was, do we want like the most basic or the deluxe? And my understanding was that the deluxe was just an addition of pizza or something, or just, I think you already got ice cream and cake, and it was, did you want the pizza and salad or something like that. It was, I don't think that their goodie bag was any different. So we got the, whatever the deluxe was. I'll put something over here like periodically. So I might put like, here's the cheapest one and here's the whatever. I will start by saying we were in the AG store several months ago, and they said it's $45 for whatever level we were looking at. And then we got online and it was $49. And by the time all was said and done, they were trying to tell us it was $59. So apparently the price went up since we booked it, and they were trying to get us to pay $59. And I was like, no, you told us $49. It was $49 when we made the reservation. We're not suddenly paying $10 more, because that's per person. Like, it's not cheap. So we got it for $49 after a few phone calls and somebody acting a little put out that they had to honor what they told us. But other than that, like, everybody was great, which I'll get into. So, let's see, it's for an hour and a half, and the package that we got included salad, our drinks, cake, ice cream, and pizza. And then if you do like the adult price, it's super cheap, or I don't think it's free, but it's like super cheap. Maybe it's free, but it's expecting that the party is for kids and the adults aren't getting anything. So all of us, there ended up being 6 of us, all got the kids one because we wanted all the things for our dolls. So what came with that was a little bag of goodies, and I am going to show you them, and a salon treatment, or like a hairstyle for your doll. So we got there, and well, I mean, the fun starts really the night before. I mean, the fun starts long before that when you're just anticipating it, but the fun started the night before when we had to like final decision make about which dolls we were bringing. And I chose Luca, and my daughter chose Luca, and then said, oh, you already picked her. Okay. And she is not generally into Joss. So her 2 dolls are Lindsay and Julie. But she was going to take Julie, and then I said about the hairstyle, and she was like, I still have her in her factory braid. I don't want him to mess with that. And the hairstyle that you're talking about is probably going to look stupid if I just have her like leave the braid in and do it. So she switched it up and was looking around the doll room and going, She's not usually into Joss, but she picked Joss, who looks a whole lot like Luca. So the girls who almost look like sisters went. And then Grace chose Gianna, our 86. And so we got them in their clothes last night, and we were very excited. We did not tell the toddler what we were doing. She had a fun day planned with Grandma, and then we took her to the park for a play date with a friend when we got back. So it's not like the little one didn't have a great day. She knew we went to the dolly store. She just didn't know we went for a party. So everybody's life was probably easier that way. So when people do parties for children, I think that the people throwing the birthday girl's family or the whoever, the person hosting the party says, we want the kids to have this goodie bag. And then they all get the same goodie bag. But we talked to them when we were like, we're grown people. Do we all have to have the same one? And they're like, no, you don't have to. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my hair. I just got out of the shower. Anyway, they're like, no, you don't have to. They have crafts, but if you don't need everybody to do the same craft, that's fine. So we're like, all right. So we got there, and they had 3 different goodie bags to choose from. Well, they have 5, but 3 that are for 18-inch dolls. Well, my wife went, and I went, and my older daughter went. So we got 1 of each, which is lovely. We did it for us, but as a bonus, I can show you up close and personal what's in each one. So this one, this little rainbow thing, has a rainbow crown for the doll. It's just paper. It is adjustable, which is nice because some of the girls have curly hair and some have very flat hair. So that's nice. It does kind of bends weird, but it's cute. And then it comes with this craft, which is going to be really hard to see, but it is a unicorn kind of felted shape with stitching around the outsides. It's got some glittery star stickers here and some ribbon or string. It looks like string in different colors. You know what? I'll just open it and we'll find out. Yarn. It's nicer than yarn. I don't know. It's somewhere between string and yarn. Some kind of fiber that you, I assume, tie in knots up and down here and make their hair. So, and one second. This, which goes around the napkin. Makes a nice little napkin ring, but it's also a girl's or anybody's ponytail holder. So everybody got those. This rainbow one came with a really cute rainbow skirt. Look at that. That's adorable. So that was nice to get. And underneath is a nice, like a jersey fabric. It's not gross feeling at all. It's really nice. So excited about that. It comes with a doll size cup and saucer. I don't know when they made this change, but for us, this was new. The design, I think that's different from what we've had before. Same saucer, little girl-sized dishes. This one comes with its own slice of 3-layer cake. So, here we go. Cute. Somehow we got 2 of these. I guess it had 2 in it. This one's, no, they're the same. Yeah. An extra plate. This is for the cake. I do remember seeing that in the display. So this is for the cake. And then this is a little booklet. It says Best Day Ever Activity Booklet. So every goodie bag came with its own, like each of the 3 came with their own booklets. I'm not going to go through this one terribly in detail, but if you're ever going to have a party and this might make a difference, you can watch this part. So this one says booklet belongs to coloring tips, and it talks about tips to be a better colorer, because this one is primarily coloring pages. And then if you flip it over, it's got a bunch of activities. So one is a birthday word search. One says circle an emoji as your response to each situation. So it says like snow day, and are you happy? Are you sweating it? Or are you a little happy snowman? Broken arm. I mean, all of them are bad news. One's crying, one's a bandaged head for a broken arm. A little worried about the kid that picks that. And a thumbs down. So circle the emoji appropriate to, or how you would respond to these. And that's it. There's 2 activities on the back. Whatever. So that's that one. All right. I don't remember what they're called, but I'm sure I will have put them up here by the time you are watching this. 1 second. So that is the one that my wife got. My daughter picked this one. Really, she was just waiting for us to pick ours and said, I'll pick, let me know which one you want me to pick. All right, I'm going to start with her birthday activity because it's what I grabbed first. So on the first side, it's a bunch of coloring things, just like the other one. Whoops. Coloring tips. Here you go. And then on the back of this one, the 2 activities are Would You Rather. So it has things like, would you rather, it's pick the ingredients for your perfect party. Would you rather have and they all have 3 choices. Spa party, scavenger hunt party, or cooking party. Would you rather be the first guest to arrive, show up fashionably late, or be the last guest to leave? Would you rather host it at your home, go to a restaurant, or go to a park? So that's kind of cute, getting people thinking about, getting kiddos, or in our case, adults, thinking about how we feel about parties and what we like, etc. And then the little quiz is, which sweet are you? And it's, your typical quizzes, like you answer and it says mostly A's, you are the chocolate chip cookie, and what that says about you. Mostly C's, you're the banana split, and what that says about you. So I'll just read a couple of them. So the perfect pet for you would be a strong, fearless horse, a sweet, loyal dog, a colorful, chatty parrot, or a small, quiet cat. And I will say a sweet, loyal dog. The second one says, a fun Saturday afternoon for you includes rearranging your bedroom, volunteering at a food pantry, teaching a fun game to your family, putting together a jigsaw puzzle. Not gonna lie, all 4 of those sound good, so I don't know which one I would pick. Kiddo me would pay attention to whether I want mostly A's, B's, C's, or D's. No, I don't know. If you were to join the crew for a talent show, you would most likely be the stage manager, keeping track of each act, the costume manager, helping everyone get ready, the MC, introducing performers and joking with the audience, the spotlight operator, sitting high above the stage in a booth. So anyway, there are 6 questions, but they're all kind of helping you figure out your personality. Maybe your party personality. I don't know. The clothing item for this one was a shirt, not a skirt. Obviously, this is going to show up backwards, but you can figure out that it says happy birthday. So the lettering is gold and not sparkly. And then all of the little stars and the crown are glittery silver. This one also came with a happy birthday tiara headband. That was really cute because if you remember, the other one came with a paper one. So this that everybody got, the cup and saucer that everybody got, and then the extra here was also a plate, but gold instead of blue, and the treat is like an individual cake, a present-shaped cake. Woo! Sorry about that. All right, so that was option number 2. And then the one that I picked was this bag. Woo! And it came with a paper crown for the doll, also adjustable. I like this one because it didn't fold in the same way that the first one, the stars one, kind of has like octagonal or hexagonal or something folds. This stays in a nice round shape. but it's not as nice as the one with the little tiara crown thing. The booklet for this one looks like this. Let's Celebrate activity booklet. So on the front, it's quizzes. And on, well, okay, let's just look at the front. Quiz. It's again one of those like several options, and it's mostly A's, B's, or C's, what kind of thing. But it's all about the perfect party. So the guests have arrived. They are everyone from class, a few girls from school, and a few more from summer camp, or my 2 best friends. So do you want all the people, whether you're close to them or not? Do you want a fairly large group that's mixed, or do you just want your besties? At my party, everyone knows one another. Everyone knows me, but they don't all know each other, or everyone is best friends with each other. I don't know. At my dream party, I would see a Broadway musical, design my own real ball gown, or taste test gourmet cake flavors. Broadway show, but why can I not taste test gourmet cake flavors in the same night? This is what I would like to know. So anyway, cute little quiz. And then there is basically like a recipe or a sweet cupcake fondue kind of thing to do, where it's kind of like dipping the little miniature cupcakes. And then on the back of this one, it has a craft, adorable balloons, and a way to use styrofoam balls to make balloons. And it has All Set for Sleepovers pack, where it shows you how to make something to hold your toiletries for a sleepover. And it looks definitely non-sew, so it's like fabric glue or something. So that's cute. This thing again. Comment below to tell me how many of those you have. This, again, I was excited because I knew we would get the little saucer and cup, but I didn't know it was a new design. So that was a bonus. And then this one does not come with a plate for the sweet. It comes with a box for the sweet. And the sweet is this cupcake. All right. And then the last little thing it came with was a miniature whisk. So this one was, oh no, that's not the last thing. Okay, so miniature whisk. Cute. It's kind of like a cross between pink and, it's like that lilac meat outfit. It's kind of like a cross between pink and actual purple. The clothing item for this one was really cute. It's embroidered. So it is an apron, and it's embroidered here with American Girl. And then, how cute is that? So if I had to pick, I would rule out the happy birthday shirt one. Even though it had the tiara, and that's really cute, for getting more bang for my buck, either the apron or the rainbow skirt would have been my picks. Between the two of them, I'm not sure, because the rainbow skirt's really cute, but I like the whisk. I don't know. I think I would have tossed a coin or flipped a coin if I had to. I did show you that the first one had a craft that was a unicorn, and then I didn't show you a craft for the other two. That's because they're already put together. So the other two had a craft where you could make a tutu. But we didn't want people who, maybe who wanted that first one to not be able to make the tutu. And the lady said, oh, you can switch out the crafts. Like if you tell us everybody wants to make a tutu, we'll just grab you tutus. Everything else in the goodie bag will be the same, but we can switch that out. So we did that, and everybody got to make a tutu, which I'm going to show you in just a second. And then they still gave us the unicorn, so we got to bring that home for the little one. So that's exciting. The tutu looks like this, and I'm going to show you mine because I was very proud of it. They said it came with like a headband like that kind of style, the like typical AG stretchy headband. And then they said, here are these long strips of tulle, and you just double them, like fold them in the middle and then tie them. So fold them long ways and then wrap them around the middle of this and then tie them. But I did it like a loop through style. I didn't follow the instructions. I had started doing it before she gave us the instructions, and then I decided I liked my way better because they kind of laid down better. So instead of tying knots, I did this loopy thing. So they all went down nicely, and I think it's so cute. Look at that. I'll show you a picture. I just put it over the dress that Luca was wearing. And I mean, it's over the dress, so it's kind of silly, but it still looks good. I will say this for people thinking about doing the party and picking this craft. If you're doing it this tightly packed, because the person like who was in the room with us, helping us with the party, said the little kids don't tend to even finish this craft. They grow bored of it and then they move on to the next thing, and their parents end up finishing it for them. Well, we're a bunch of grown people and we don't have small attention spans. So we were like working on our craft. And I was making sure that things were nice and tight because I didn't want you to see the waistband a lot. And I ran out of the fabric. So, and the lady said, several of you look like you're running out of the fabric. And we were like, yes. And she brought out I don't know if she opened 1 or 2 more packs, but she brought out more tulle for us. So that was very nice. Thank you, Elena. So yeah, we all got really cute tutus for our dolls, and I have all 3 of them here. So those are the goodie bags. And then for the birthday girls, because in our case there were 2 of us, we got this fancy crown. Happy birthday, American Girl. I mean, could I ask to be more glamorous than this? I ask you. So it ties with ribbon in the back. I think she tied it a little too tight, like being used to littler kids getting it. My wife was like, so just untie it. So we untied it and we wore these for the bulk of the party. At the end of the party, she brought out our little goodies for us, and she couldn't decide between 2 things, so she just gave us both of them. And it was an American Girl spatula, which is like a regular full-size spatula, and now we're just going to incorporate that into all of our baking things, and a bracelet. There we go. And we've seen these little stretchy bracelets, but I don't know if I'd seen the one with the charm. It's cute. I'm not going to lie. I won't wear it, and I'm not sure if it was designed for wrists our size. It does say 8 and up. So if you were bringing little kids to a party, these things might be too big for them, right? So that is that. The stuff that we took away from it. Next, I want to talk to you about the party itself. The party, like I said, was 90 minutes. You go in. We ended up getting the private room, which we didn't ask for and didn't realize we were getting, but hey, cool bonus. So that if anybody was outside shopping, the Columbus store is pretty small. So if people are like in the store shopping and a kid's having a meltdown, that's fine. But you will definitely hear it if you're in the open space. And there's a private room, which I'd never been in. And so we were in that with the door shut. So if anybody was having trouble with their kids, we weren't bothered by it, which was nice. They double checked, are there any food allergies? We had already gone over that with them, but that was nice that they double checked just in case anything had been missed. My daughter has a service dog in training, and they had no issue at all with the dog being in the room. She was, of course, very well behaved. They forgot that she was there because she just laid under the table and did what she's supposed to do. But that was really nice and could be helpful for you to know. They brought out salad and drinks first. The like soda and pink lemonade and things like that were included. Tea, I forget what else was included as whatever if you chose that drink. And then they had additional drinks that you could get starting at $4.50 or something, ranging up to $12. I just glossed right over those because I went, we're already paying enough. I'm just going to go for what's free. And pink lemonade because the whole freaking thing was decked out in pink. So why not? So I think it was like pink lemonade all around. And then our friend Mel was like, I'm going to get a Sprite. So we had our food, we did our craft kind of as we were having salad. Elena, the party person, if you've ever been to the cafe or the bistro, they're really good about like coming over and giving you some trivia questions. They had a little Plinko board that the birthday girl can go and drop things down, and whatever it lands on kind of gives you an activity, like the telephone game where you whisper a sentence and it goes all around, or charades, or would you rather, or trivia, or whatever. And the lady asked us, do you want to do the Plinko board, or do you want me to find some other activities for you all? Maybe I can find some better trivia. And so she did. I took pictures of it. Here it is. I'm just going to put this up on screen for a while, because maybe I'll do a voiceover. I don't know. I can't read it to you because the picture of it is in this phone. So anyway, there were like trivia on one side and would you rather on the other. The trivia was all related to historical dolls, and I think it was all related to historical. And the would you rather was not doll related at all. They were just like, would you rather live under the ocean or in outer space? Which might have prompted some comments about submarines. And so she was very impressed by our knowledge. She said, I thought I found good trivia that would stump you, but I mean, come on. I may not be the best at trivia, and maybe each one of us were not the best at trivia, but combined, we were forced to be reckoned with. So that trivia was not going to stump us. So yeah, she was very nice. She talked about how she wasn't into dolls before, and she just bought her first doll, which was Akira, which was their visual one that they just were getting rid of. And far from feeling like they were being judgy because we were adults, it almost felt like this was a nice change. Like, I'm sure she enjoys the kids, but this was a pleasant change, and she was fully embracing it, and it felt very welcoming, very nice. Yeah, it was great. The When I initially booked it, I didn't think that there was any salon service with the doll. I just thought you bring your doll, you set her down, she gets her little saucer, and that's it. And then they said, oh yeah, you get a hairstyle. And then my mind went to the other extreme and went, oh, we get to pick out any of the hairstyles from the salon? That's awesome. And then when we were in the store a week ago, I said, oh, is there any limitation to what hairstyle you get to pick when you do a party? And they're like, yes, it's this hairstyle. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, well, I mean, I could do that with my eyes closed, but okay. It's very, very basic. I will show you the dolls. You don't send them over to the salon. There's just somebody with a salon chair. So there's the one person, Elena, who was kind of the MC of things, and then she's in and out. And then for a portion of the party, there's somebody who comes in and just has some ribbon and the little salon chair, and they take your doll over one at a time and do this very quick, very basic style. And so I took Luca in this dress. How cute is that? With Blair's shoes and Courtney's bracelet and just some generic AG earrings. And they let you pick two ribbon colors, and I said pick purple for the purple, and whatever pink, they had two pinks, whatever pink best matches. So this hairstyle is basically as if you were starting a braid and then went, nah, just kidding. So it's not, I mean, it looks fine. It's just definitely, I would say, something that most people can do. Even if you have some mobility issues or arthritis or whatever. But for some people, it was very helpful to have this. And also, they all looked cute at the end because they had the exact same hairstyle. So as basic as it was really cute because we lined them up and we got this really cute picture, which I'll show you at the end, but because I want to show you which other dolls we took and what their hair looks like. So Annika took Joss, and she's wearing this outfit by Cutie Pie, not the shoes, but by Cutie Pie Doll Clothes. Just super cute, and she went with two, like a white or a light blue and another blue. And then Gianna wearing these shoes. an AG dress and 3 very nicely matching bracelets that I made. Look how well those match. And her hair. There we go. See, it's like the start of a braid and then, nah. Hairstyle, trivia, Plinko game, craft. That's about it. My overall impressions are, this was totally worth doing once. If I had to do it over again, would I still do it? Yes. I'm glad that we did it. It was so fun to see friends. Not everybody knew each other from this group, and now they do. And I totally feel like we will do some future things at our homes. So one of the women mentioned that she hasn't seen any of the AG movies. And I was like, next get together in our backyard with the fire pit, and we've got a projector, and we'll project one of the movies onto the back. Or one of them said, I have like 4 sewing machines. We could totally do a get together, like an all day thing, and do a craft and sew something for our dolls. Right? So I think this is the start of something lovely. And one of them said, you have the American Girl Club handbook. I remember from your historical haul. We have enough members, I think. So I feel like it was worth it to say I've done it. It was worth it to experience it. Oh yeah, and cake and singing. Here's a little clip of us singing that I can probably stick in here.
And many more. Can we get to it?
Yeah, it was worth doing, especially because AG has been shutting down a lot of their smaller stores, and it's not a guarantee that we're going to keep the Columbus store. The employees haven't heard anything, but nobody knows. So I'm really glad that we did it, but it also is, especially now if they've raised the price where that package instead of $49 is $59. Plus you of course leave a tip. That's pricey. So I wouldn't do it again, but I would recommend it. Kind of like when we did the hotel experience when we went to Chicago. I feel like worth doing once, totally cute, fun to do something special for yourself if that's in your budget, but you don't need to do it every time. It's not going to be like something new and something exciting every time. That's my take. All right. One of the guests did give us a gift card, and we were at the store, so we did a little bit of shopping, not a ton, but I'm going to show you the one thing that we got. So it's a $50 item, and we had a $25 gift card, so it became a $25 item. So $12.50 from my budget and $12.50 from Grace's, and now we have dun 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 Isabel's bedroom accessories, which is appropriate because I'm currently in the process of creating Isabel and Nikki's bedroom in the basement with all that fun like doll space update that I just did. If you missed that, I'll put the link down below. But yeah, if you're wanting a sense of size of these things. Jeez, this is big. Okay. This pillow relative to my head. This thing relative to my head. This is big. I was like, you can just get the one from My Life As. And yes, you absolutely can get the one from My Life As, but I do think this is probably bigger. If that doesn't make it worth that much more to you, then don't get it. No big deal. All right. So you got this poster with the cat. So I'm just trying to give you a sense of size for things. almost as tall as the palm of my hand. And then lots of little things in here. This is just the informational booklet. The Tamagotchi. I am not going to open that because I know that it means more to my wife than it does to me. I was never into Tamagotchis, but she was, so she will want to open that. The little American Girl magazine. Isabel's diary that says, "Keep out." Her very, very Elle Woods pen that, hold on a second, is, it's just a piece of plastic, right? But it's got a little pom-pom on the end. And this little decoration. So I'm not doing a separate unboxing for this. It's not something that people are going to freak out over because it's not brand new, but I am tacking it on at the end of this video just in case you wondered what we got. So there you go. My take, well worth it. Do a party if you can. Try to go with some adult friends and leave the little tiny ones at home. If you're an adult watching this, right? If you're an older teen or something, try to go with your friends. And have fun. Don't worry about what age you are and people judging you. If anybody in the store, like any employee judges you, like let AG corporate know. But the people in Columbus treated us fantastically today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any additional questions, let me know. But I tried to be as thorough as possible so that if you're considering doing it, you can make an informed decision.